A roundtable meeting was held at Aitkin City Hall to discuss the importance of expanding broadband service in Aitkin and throughout greater Minnesota. Among the officials, House Democratic Farmer Labor Leader Paul Thyssen and State Representative John Purcell were present to hear from local officials and community leaders about their concerns. Chelsea Brown has more on this story.
Just last year, Aitkin County ranked last among counties in Minnesota for broadband access to households, which is why the first of two meetings to discuss broadband expansion took place in City Hall today.
To make sure that we can make progress on this.
House representatives and community officials gathered to discuss their concerns about the access they are receiving.
That was kind of the whole point of this particular meeting was what are the problems, what are the issues. I think people take broadband for granted, and if you have it, you have it, and if you don't, you heard a lot of the issues that are out there.
Some from even miles away outside of Aitkin came to share their concerns.
I have had a successful consulting business for several years, and most of my work is focused on doing homeland security. And with that, it requires you to upload and download sensitive documents, encrypted, which I cannot do at times because of my internet. This is my business. This is my source of income.
Although a main priority of the House are areas in which there are no services at all, locals today described Aitkin County as being an underserved area who will continue to fight for their broadband services.
The issue here is that you can talk about telehealth, you can talk about kids learning online, you can talk about economic development. It doesn't matter which area you're talking about. It's a necessity.
And with potential service providers present, locals hope that Aitkin County can become one of the next priorities.
I want broadband yesterday. There's a lot of us here that are just tired and frustrated, and we want it done, and we need it.
More discussion of expanding broadband services in the area is planned for later on in the month. In Aitkin, Chelsea Brown, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.